Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel. Today I'm doing paid review 21QA145. This is a paid review for Ryan. Quick wristwatch check. What am I wearing? A Speedmeister Man on the Moon. Man on the Moon. Okay. Let's jump straight in. This here is for my good friend Ryan. Hi Arch, I've been following your channel since 2013. I'll just change my glasses. These are my new Ray-Bans. I got a pair of Ray-Bans. Ray-Bans, man. He's been watching since 2013 and have been enjoying the content ever since. I've sent you 75 via PayPal for a review of my small collection. And more importantly, your thoughts on my next piece. I've added a bit extra because I've got a lot to say and ask of you. I know you don't work for free. A bit about me. Short background on me. I'm 31 years old, married 8 years. I work as an analyst for a large insurance company in the US. And I am also in a reserve component of the US Army. I currently own a black dial, no date Rolex Submariner 5513 that I inherited from my father, an Omega Speedmaster reduced 3510.50 that I purchased for myself, a Longines Dolce Vita quartz given to me by my in-laws, and a vintage Omega Seamaster 168.023 given to me by my wife for our last anniversary. Photos attached. I recently re-enlisted and will be receiving a sizable bonus for doing so. To celebrate, I am looking to add a new watch to my collection. I am looking at watches in the $5,000 range, US dollar range, but can stretch a bit further if needed. I intend this watch to be my daily wear when not on military duty. I'm considering the following: a Zenith Defy Classic, a Grand Seiko SBG J201, Mount IAT, an Omega Seamaster Aquaterra, not sure which color dial I would choose or case, size, or the Omega Professional, the classic Halcylite 1861. Okie dokie. My concern with the Seamaster Professional is its size. I've got a 3 1/4 inch wrist. I'm concerned that it might be too large for me. I haven't had any chance to try one in the flesh. The Speedmaster Reduced I currently own fits me very well, but I still admire the Professional. Congratulations on recently repurchasing it for yourself, by the way. At this point, I believe the Grand Seiko would be the best addition for my collection overall, as it would provide many attributes my collection currently lacks: a white dial, a GMT complication, a Japanese watch, and a titanium construction. Whichever I decide on, I'll be buying second-hand as long as I can find an example in good condition. This will be my most expensive watch purchase so far, and naturally, I welcome any suggestion from the Pontiff that I haven't considered. Thank you in advance for your counsel, and keep up the good work. So there we go. This is from Ryan. So Ryan himself there, very cool guy. Those glasses, just a little bit strong, the prescription. It's a bit, they're really good glasses because I can read really well, but they are just a wee bit on the strong side there. So when I'm glancing over, I'll just change back to my standard. So just having a quick look at his collection there. So let me have a sticky. Man, you are very lucky. You've got some beautiful photographs. I must compliment you. You have sent me some really nice photographs. Man, you're 5513. Please be very careful with this watch here. I noticed the pip is missing, but just don't trust this watch to anyone. This is a very cool watch. You've got the Seamaster. I don't know if that's I think that's a gold capped one. That's okay. The Longines. Okay, so let's have a bit of a look here. What do we think there? Well, look, let's be completely honest, and I hope you don't take offense. Please don't take offense to what I'm going to tell you. So let's have a look here. 31 years old. That's quite young, actually. 30. Yep. You can't. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So firstly, the 5513. What do I say? That watch is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. If you're going to service that, I'd probably service it through Jewelers on Time. Kenny Nguyen, he does great servicing, especially with vintage pieces. That is a really nice condition piece. Congratulations on that. That is a very valuable. Make sure if you don't leave it at home, have a bank safe or some sort of safe at home. I'd prefer to put it in the bank safe. Very, very valuable and beautiful thing. You've got the Speedmaster Reduced. Look, I got to be honest with you. The Speedmaster Reduced is actually, look, it's a nice looking watch. It fits. I think you could go beautifully with the full professional Speedmaster. I really do think that. The Longines, look, the Longines itself, it was given to you by your in-laws. I think you've got to be gracious with any gift there. It's not a luxury. It's not like a Patek or, but this is a gift. These are nice people. They gave it to you. Just enjoy it. There's nothing terrible about that. The Longines quartz. It's a very functional, usable watch. Nothing wrong with that. And you've also got the Seamaster from your wife. That's a nice, there's it's some very nice pieces there. What would I do? I tell you honestly what I would do. Seriously, $5,000 mark. What would I be doing there? What would I be doing? Look, I gotta tell you. Okay, so what would I do? I honestly think, if at all possible, I'd try and get another Rolex. I really do think Rolex is going to hold its money, and it's also going to, they are bulletproof. Now, with that said, Rolex is damn expensive. So 5,000. So I'd say, okay, fair enough there. What do I think? What do I think myself there? I think myself, what would I be buying if it was me? I'd probably say to you, if it was me, okay, what would I buy? $5,000 mark. $5,000 mark. I would say, there's some really good watches around there. What would I get for the $5,000 US? I would seriously say maybe the Breitling Super Ocean Heritage, the Super Ocean with the in-house movement. I think that could be they fall a lot on the pre-owned market. They really come down. The 42 mil is what I'm thinking with the shark mesh. I think that's a really usable watch. I think that'd be a great watch to have. The 42 mil shark mesh. So that's the Breitling Super Ocean Heritage. What else do I think would be a good buy? I think maybe the tuners. The Tudor GMT is possibly a little bit too big. If you're complaining about sizing, I would say that's probably because it's a 41. It's not the 41 that's the problem. It's quite a very tall, chunky monkey. So I wouldn't probably go there. Grand Seiko. Let me just have a look here. I'm going to call this up here just so that I can tell you my honest opinion. Grand Seiko, to be honest with you, I think Grand Seiko makes some good stuff there. They do make good stuff. The quality is amazing. SBG J201. Let's have a look at this watch here. What do I think of this here? Ooh, very interesting. Yes, indeed there. Yeah, why not? Absolutely, it's a beautiful classic. Absolutely high beat movement. I got to tell, I love the aqua hand there. I do. I would say, I reckon that Grand Seiko has got some good benefits with it. The thing is with Grand Seiko, they used to be really a purist type watch. They were incredibly the purist. It was the purist who bought Grand Seiko. That's the punters that bought that stuff. But I've got to tell you, it has really changed in the recent times there. They have really become, Grand Seiko's become more mainstream, amazing quality, a different genre, high bit. I actually quite like that. I do like it. I like it quite a bit there. You know, it's interesting. Grand Seiko, it's not a brand you jump into if you want to jump out quick. It's a brand you got to keep. But they are starting to get, I got to tell you, that model there actually looks really killer on a black leather strap. Let me just say that. It looks absolutely stealthy. The quality, amazing. It's just, it's, okay, so what sort of money? Just having a look here, just having a quick sticky. Oh, come on, you're not going to give me the price? Today, the Grand Seiko has a retail price of £6,500. Oh my God, that's expensive. Okay, so look, I gotta be honest with you. It is very, very cool watch. Look, if you can get it at the right money, by all means go for it. By all means go for it. If you can get that at the right money, by all means. Actually, they go for about 42. Just that's an old. Actually, it's quite. How old is this posting? Well, it's a couple years ago. Okay. Yeah, okay, you might, okay, fair enough, you might, okay. Look, I'm not an expert on resale prices of this watch here. Let's do a quick Chrono 24. I got to be honest with you, the Defy, I'm kind of, you know, if you want to buy a Zenith, I like the classic Zenith. You know, that's the ones I like with the three colored eyes. I think they're really quite beautiful. Oops, what the hell? See, this is, I really hate Chrono 24 is just difficult. Okay, we can get it. Okay, $5,000 mark, 5 to 6. Okay, very, very cool indeed. That's actually not bad at all in US dollars. Okay, that's fair enough. Look, I quite like that as a, because let's look at it this way. You've got the 5513. Don't take it in water. It's a very valuable vintage watch. You've got the Speedy automatic, which is actually quite nice. It's a nice watch. If you've got a smaller wrist, that's perfect. Speedy automatic, 5513. Wouldn't it be nice to have use a GMT, a Grand Seiko? 3 completely different brands. It's going to bring your collection up a notch. The Grand Seiko is a purist type piece. I think with the Seamaster Aquaterra, too much Omega, too much heavy in Omega. I kind of, not that there's anything wrong with Omega, but I reckon if it was me, I'd be wanting to put some new blood in there. Grand Seiko, what a, as you said, it is a cool thing. Nothing, the other thing you're looking at is a Breguet Type 20. Okay, so, oh, okay, so let's see. Geez, I gotta tell you, I love the Breguet. The Breguet Type 20 is a very good contender. I like it. It's a military type watch. I'd say the quality of the Grand Seiko would be a little bit better, just because Grand Seiko, the Japanese just go completely nuts for the quality. What would I do? I was going to say the Type 20 is a great choice as well. Look, I think with the Speedmaster, if you wanted to get rid of your current one, the Speedmaster, and get a Man on the Moon, good idea. But I don't know if you need an automatic and a reduced. You know, that's an automatic reduced and a Man on the Moon. I'd probably pull the trigger on the Grand Seiko. I reckon that is a beauty. It's in the price range, and it's a quality. It is quality. There is no question. You're only a young guy. I mean, you got many years of collecting to go there. The Bregsters. What's Breguet? I love the Breguets. What's a Breguet? Oh, we can get a Breguet for 4 to 5. Holy shit. Holy shit. We can get a Breguet 4 to 5. What would I do? Oh my God, this is getting very tough because the Grand Seiko is just, it's that Shijitsu polishing, you know, the polishing, it's got the high beat movement to GMT function. Beautiful watch. Oh shit. You know what? I'd probably go the Breguet because the Breguet's 39 mil, so it's going to be great on your wrist. Would I get the bracelet or the strap? I'd probably try and get a box papers one. I'd want to get, I don't think it matters whether you get a bracelet or on the leather strap. Get a nice condition. Some of them are a bit ratty. That's the problem with some of the Breguet Type 20s is they are getting a bit ratty because they've been out there, they've been used, abused. So if you're going to get a Breguet Type 20, I wouldn't want to get a ratty one. I'd want a really nice one. If I had the choice, Grand Seiko or a beautiful Bregster, what would I choose? I'd have to go Breguet. I'm sorry, I'd have to go for the Bregster. That's what I would do. Yeah, but the Grand Seiko is not a terrible choice. Sometimes I leave it out to karma. What I do is I look for a couple of watches, and it's what's the good deal? What do I get a good vibe on? So, if it was me, really nice Breguet Type 20 or a Grand Seiko, I'd have to go for the Breguet. There you go. And it's got military history. Yeah, that's what I would do. So Ryan, I'd go Breguet, but Grand Seiko would be a good contender. The Zenith, go for the classic. Always go for the classic in Zenith because Zenith makes some really ugly watches. The ugly ones are always hard to sell. What else? Is there anything else you were contemplating there? You were looking at? Forget Omega. You got enough Omega. The Zenith, as I said, the Zenith. Get classic Zenith. Chronomeister. Grand Seiko, yes. The Seamaster Aquaterra. Too much Omega already. Breguet Type 20, yes. The Professional, I don't think you need it because you've already got the reduced. Unless you sold that, you know, just too much mucking around. Actually, what is, you said here, it was not only, was it the Grand Seiko, it was the Grand Seiko Mount Iwat. What the hell is this? Is their special? Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know what's so special about the GMT Mount Iwake. Okay. Whatever. I'm not an expert on the Grand Seikos, but I'd go Breguet. Go if you can get a good Breguet. Go Breguet. Guys, this is ArchieLuxury. Guys, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Remember, I can't survive Google Ads. I need you guys to help us out because without your support, I would sink. Guys, get a paid review, help the Pontiff out, and I will see you in the next one. Love yous all. Put some comments below, and don't forget to catch my videos on Timepiece Gentlemen. Check them out on ArchieLuxury and the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I will see you in the next one. Get the Breguet! Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches, David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends, and don't be afraid to get a paid review. $50 for a paid review. It helps me stay full-time on YouTube, and I will see you in the next one. $50 paid review. I can't survive on Google Ads. I need your support. And guys, you could also sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay as little as $1 a month to keep me on YouTube. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.